So sometimes education can be in a classroom, but today, this is our classroom.
I'm Benji. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, all right. Welcome to Loxahatchee Slough Natural Area. I'm really stoked to have you guys here today. So Loxahatchee Slough is our largest natural area, almost 12,000 acres. So that's bigger than Jonathan Dickinson State Park, this natural area. The vast majority of this natural area is this really, really special swamp habitat called a slough. Turtle tortoise bone. That does not to me look like an artifact, but that is the type of thing that we will find when we dig shovel tests.
A what?
A drop. Watch out.
Oh, there's a drop over here.
The drop's right here.
Seeping into my
Drop right over here. Slow down. Yeah. Keep walking.
If you walk on the edge, it's a little easier.
Got in here, but I want you guys to remember that water level that I was talking about, because everything in Florida depends on water. And these minute little changes in water level can produce really, really different situations and scenarios. All right, so we can get the bait out of here. Anybody want some sardines? But what we have here is these beautiful little examples of some of the first rungs on the food chain. What do we got?
Crayfish.
Yeah. So we got a crayfish and two. Yeah, so these are predatory diving beetles.
So that's a good point, Benji. I was at a site where we didn't catch any
Very
fish.
cool.
These golden top minnows are crazy cool swamp critters.
Give me like a branch.
Ankle calf deep to about knee deep, right in there.
I guess it goes back.
So this is a banded water snake. A banded water snake. Beautiful, super cool snake. This snake has what's called keeled scales. So keeled scales are these scales, that's why it looks rough and not smooth. One of the hypotheses is it has something to do with movement. So these animals move through the flocculent.
So first and foremost, hi, my name is Kylie. You guys are gonna be on the water with me. I'll be leading one of the biggest muscle groups that you engage while paddling, whether it's stand-up paddling or sit-down paddling like this, is your core. That is how you do not get tired. Your shoulders can get really tired out. Your arms can get really tired out. Going through this narrow cypress channel, okay, and then it's going to open up into that ephemeral wetland that you guys were hiking and swamp tromping in before, okay?
One of my most memorable experiences was visiting the Loxahatchee Slough. But personally, I feel like why that experience stuck out to me so much was a mix of spending time with friends, but also experts in their field who know what they're talking about. So it was very informative and fun at the same time.
And actually being out in nature was very interesting, and it was a new experience for me, really.
Who thinks this is better than hanging out in the classroom? Who loves the swamp?
One of my most memorable moments in the academy was our Grassy Waters trip, and it was one of my favorite trips because it allowed me to see the Everglades.
We got to canoe in the Grassy Waters environment, and we also got a swamp tromp in it. We got to see a bunch of animals in the natural environment as well as some invasives that are in Florida.
One memorable trip I would say would be the snorkel trip at the beginning of this year. We got to look at all the fish and it was really fun.
One of my favorite experiences here in the Environmental Academy was when we went to Bunyan Island. I think the most fun part was when we were using seine nets to trap all the fish in the mangrove canals. And at the end when we were picking up the nets, fish were jumping everywhere and hitting at all of us. So it was really a fun experience, and I will definitely do it again.
Some memorable experiences for me for the last 4 years have been my trips to the Palm Beach Zoo and the Bush Wildlife trips as well. I like public speaking at Bush Wildlife.
But they have to constantly eat because they really have an incredibly fast metabolism. So this also helps them be incredibly fast animals, but the metabolism means that they have to eat all the time. Their long, strong tail allows them to move quickly through the water as it propels them through the water.
One thing I'd take away from the 4 years in the academy would be how to take care of all the animals and how to work together as a team when taking care of them.
So my future career goals are to attend Palm Beach State College and get a degree in drafting and continue into the architectural field.
My plans for the future are getting my associates at Palm Beach State and then going to a university so I can get my bachelor's, which would open up the opportunity to go to the Air Force.
My future goals are to go to university and to study mechanical engineering.
My future goals are probably to be a marine scientist or a meteorologist.
After high school, I'm gonna go to Florida Gulf Coast University and get a history major, and I want to be a history teacher.
After high school, I'm going to Palm Beach State and I plan on getting my realtor's license and taking realting classes so I can sell houses.
What I want to do, keep delving more into science, probably remain generally in the environmental science field.